Good afternoon, potato chips. Wee Paddy from across the shuck, and it's Friday. It's you pick the knife day, and 2 weeks ago we had three knives. We're on to the second knife now, and you chose the medium priced one, which was a cold steel. You knew that, and this is the cold steel you got, and this is where I got this from. Actually, I got this in a raffle or waffle, whatever you want to call them, from Congi's Knife Sales. That's his Facebook page there. You can find him on Facebook under Congi's Knife Sales, and that's his interwebby address with Gmail. Aye, there you are. You can get him there. So go over and see him. Great channel. Sells, buys, trades knives, mostly slip joints, but not always. He has a great collection of knives for sale there. So go and see Congi. And I won this, and I was over the moon because I'm not a real cold steel man. Do you know what I mean? It's not a knife brand that I have searched after because I'm not tactical. Do you know what I mean? I have a couple of knives over there that are semi-tactical, I suppose. That doesn't, I'm not into all that. That's just not me. Do you know what I mean? I'm more sliver joints now rather than even fixed blades and locking knives. So I got this, the counterpoint, and I thought I wouldn't like it. I was chuffed I won it, and I can use it for a giveaway if I wanted, but it's staying with me because it's an absolutely it's a cracking knife. And like everything, you like to have a wee bit of everything on your channel when you're a viewer so that you can enter, tag videos and things like that. Because sometimes they'll often ask what's your tactical video. I really don't have them apart from the two I'll show you, but I don't even class them as tactical. But this is tactical. It's a spear point. Let me see what it says on it. There we go. You can see that, I hope. Counterpoint 1. I don't know if there's a counterpoint 2. Maybe all you cold steel people will tell me. And cold steel's a brand I'm not adverse to. It's just that the one I have is the only one I've ever really thought that I would use because it's a good knife and nothing else. But this is it. This is a counterpoint. It's got a pocket clip on the back of it. Very rough texture here. There's no soft landing, so I would say it probably cut your pockets up. Thankfully, I'll probably not be carrying it. This will probably just be, it's strange to say, but this will probably be like a safe queen because, unless I go out and throw it at trees or something, which I might just well do. But it's it's very thick, the grivery on this, and it's this real, like skateboardy tape feeling, so it's not going to slip out of your hand, wet or dry. There's the thumb stud, opens up easy enough, but look at that beautiful blade. It really is a beautiful blade. Now, it's not double spine, but you could do that if you wanted to. It's just a single grind. It's a flat grind from pretty low down in the knife. I probably would have wished that up a bit further, but it's in the middle, do you know what I mean? And this is supposed to be a dagger. And in fact, it looks like a dagger. It does what it says in the tin. Great grip on it. Now, the clip here goes in the meat of my hand in here, and I don't really feel it whatsoever. I can actually feel it moving, so no, it's not moving. I thought it was, but no, it must just be my hand. But there's a full gun. There's plenty you can get. I have a large-ish hand, medium to large, and you could get definitely, an extra large hand, probably fit on there quite happily. But I just think, the boy side of me thinks I've got a dagger. And look, over here in the UK, we're very limited, so our imaginations have to be a little bit better than most. But I have to say, it's a nice knife. Really enjoy it. Does it cut? Let me see if I can prove if it cuts. Because cold steel usually come out of the box really sharp. And they come out of the box really sharp. It's just a lovely sharp knife. I love a company that can do that. There's no reason why a knife company really shouldn't be given out a sharp knife. But as a tactical knife, I'm actually thinking of just setting this by my bed because this would do in a push. Now, the nice thing about this is it drops nicely. I believe some of them are hard to get them to drop, but this that's probably pre-owned, so it's probably broken a bit. But an absolutely cracking knife. So it's the first time I've had a tactical knife, really, that I actually like. You could do work with this knife. It's never going to be a great slicer, but I'm wondering what it'd be like to throw against a tree. And if anybody would like to see me throw this against a tree, please let me, because it's to try a lot, so it should take it. If you would like me to do that when the weather's a wee bit better, I will happily do that. I got it for nothing, so I'm quite happily giving it a bit of a hard test, or just to see what it's like. I haven't thrown a knife in years. So, what a strange topic for a Friday afternoon. Can you go out and throw your knife dagger? But there we go. Pocket clip's not deep carry, but it's supposed to be tactical, and it gives you great with the flared base. It gives you a great way to pull it out. In fact, you can put a lanyard tag if you want in there. But the weight relieving holes that go right the way through, as you can see, the clip covers them too. But you can take it apart. Can you take it apart? Yes. No. These pinned or just studded in? Do you know, I don't know. I must look at a video and I'll tell you that maybe when I do a full review on this. But these back parts you can take off. The pivot is adjustable. But these two pins up here and here are just pins. And I wonder are they just fitted to it and then the scale clips on it? Not sure. I haven't taken this apart. Literally only just got it. Oh, no. I can't see where that would go. Cannot see. But anyway, I'll do that when I do a full review on it. But I'm going to give you some comparisons of what I call tactical knives. And don't laugh at me. This is one that I've had for a while. It's the second one I've had. This is a brother knife. I gave the other one away. But I sort of hung on to this because it's a wave opening, which I'm so tactical I didn't even spot that when I was doing the review. But really nice. I mean, it's a nice big knife. You know, it's very comfortable in the hand. And with this up here, you've got the perfect grip as a tactical knife. And it would be no less tactical than that there, other than you've got that grippiness and you've got that dagger blade. But that would be a sore blade, and that one comes, what does it come in? 440C, and this one is Oz 10A. Oh, well, that's supposed to be a very good steel, sorry, excuse me. I'll have to try that steel. I've never had the Oz 10A. I know Oz 8's fantastic. Easily sharpened, reprofiled, stropped. It's just a really good knife. So 440C, be interested to see if there was much difference in them, although that's not going to be as slicey as that is because it's a bit of a hollow grind. But the brother knife's only about 30 quid. I don't know what price these are. I want it, so, you know, if you want to know, go and look them up. But I don't suppose that would be dear. I can't see that being, I don't know, 50 quid or something. But that's 30. That's a nice one. And then this is a newer one to me. I think this is the one I've done, the QB. This is in D2 with a Tanto. Well, yeah, it is a Tanto. You've got a flat grind here and a bit of a hollow grind here. Actually, it's very thin behind the edge, that QB. Really lovely knives QB are coming out with. It's a bit of a more chunky type knife, but very comfortable in hand, except for that pocket clip, which is digging into me there. But I'll just move my hand slightly. I can get away with it. That's not comfortable to go that far for, although you could. I mean, I can sneak up. Yeah, I can go up there and poke into that. Good blade for work, and that Tanto gives you a bit of scraping and a really good point on it. So yes, to me, this is what I call tactical. So there you go. I'll take them two away, and then I'll show you my only other cold steel that I have. And it's this. I've had this for years. And this is the Finn Wolf. This is their like a bushcrafting knife, and this one, I haven't even really cleaned it, but this is a bushcrafting knife, and this is great if you want feather sticking. You don't need to go and get a fixed blade, but if you want to do other jobs about, this will do it as well. Yes, it's a Scandi grind, but Scandi skills cut. This is razor sharp. I had this lovely, it really is nice. Super little knife, and about the same size, and near enough, no it's not. The blade, no, it is a bit shorter. It's about 1/4 of an inch shorter and maybe 1/2 an inch at the back of the handle here. But again, this handle fits me, at medium large hand, fits me perfectly. And I have used this on wood and it's fantastic to do your feather sticking, just to do camp tasks. You can get away with using this to do your food as well. And it's great to have that folding knife that's always on you if you want just a quick knife and you don't want to carry if you don't want to carry a sheath. Which over here I don't like doing because it really does scare people. So even if I was out camping, I'd always have a good folding knife on me that I can pull out and use when I'm about other sort of scaredy humans. But yeah, this is a really lovely knife. And now I've got two cold steels. Not quite a collector because you need 5. I don't see me getting a whole lot more cold steels except an American lawman. I would love an American lawman, but I haven't seen one for sale over here. And to get it imported, it's just too expensive. But one day I will find an American lawman and I'll do a trade with somebody for one. So if you got one and you fancy a trade, give me a shout. I would love one. I don't know where that came from. That just came out of the blue because I have always fancied. It was Cedric and Ada Pete who always used his lawman, and he had laid back the edge on it. It was absolutely fantastic looking, and that's the sort of thing I don't mind doing that. And even though if it is a sort of kind of an expensive knife to me, I would lay back the edge and make it the best cutter it could possibly be. But there we go. So 2 cold steels in my collection. I'm becoming a bit of an action man. There's my other tactical knife, and I shall see you next Friday, because next Friday we have a nice £200 knife, small £200 knife, and it is custom. I think it's an American maker, but it's that long since I've seen it. I've wanted to use this knife and I haven't been able to because you won't let me. I don't want to use it until I've done the review. I've done sneaky wee bits with it, but it's lovely, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Although some of you don't like custom, I think some of you, well, even if you don't like custom, you will enjoy this. It's just a small little knife, but it is beautifully made and the best shield I have ever seen. So even if you're just a shield man, there's something for you next week. Take care, Paddy's away, have a great weekend. I'm going to do a couple of wee videos, a couple of catch-ups to do. I have a wee small knife to do for you tomorrow, and it's sort of wee knife, as I would call it. It's just a 5th pocket knife, but I got it. It's a company over here in the UK, very, very, I'm not going to say cheap, very well priced for what it does. It's a 5th pocket knife with a good steel, and I love it. So I'll do that for you tomorrow. Take care. All the best. Wee Paddy's away for a cup of tea. Bye-bye now. Bye.